This is my review of the MAONO DM30 microphone. So first off, the build is really nice. The base is all metal. The construction here and the grill is all metal. The rest of it is plastic. So there's a plastic knob here. So you can use this to loosen it or tighten it up. So you can like set it at different angles. The top is plastic. If you look at the bottom of it, there's a bunch of rubber pads that'll keep it from sliding around your desk. And I would say the overall weight of it is actually surprisingly heavy. There's a bit of heft there, so certainly feels like a premium product. Looking at the bottom here, we got the USB-C port, so that's great. It's not the legacy micro USB. There is a headphone jack here. We'll talk about that more later. And then there is a button here that lets you change the LED effect, or you can turn it off. So maybe I'll just kind of go through that quickly. There's a whole bunch of different lighting effects that you can have, kind of a strobing effect, you know, turning it off, red, and you can just cycle through the various ones. And there's also software that allows you to set that as well. And on the front here, we have a multifunctional button and dial. So by default, you can see this green light means it's selecting the gain for the microphone. So you can kind of just turn that up and down. And if you tap it inwards, the button will turn, or the light will turn red, and that means that it's the microphone is muted. So it's really easy to sort of turn it on and off. And if you like, you can plug in your headphones into the bottom. And then if you hold this button down for a couple of seconds, you'll see that this LED lights up, and you're now controlling the volume on your headphones. So you can just turn it up and down from here. And by default, this microphone acts as a monitor, so you can hear yourself through the headphones. So when you're playing with the settings and stuff, you'll be able to hear exactly what you're recording. If you don't want to actually hear your own voice while you're doing it, and if you're just playing, like, say, music or something in the background, you're just using it for convenience, you can turn off the monitor feature through software. But unfortunately, you can't do it just by, you know, pressing these buttons in some sort of weird combination. And I've tested it out a bit. So the most sensitive part is, of course, in the front, like a typical quality microphone. So if you're talking from the sides or behind, your voice is going to be a lot more muted. Again, and the closer you get to the microphone, the louder it's going to be. We've got a very sensitive mic, and you can even adjust those settings further through software. So right now, I have it hooked up to my Windows 7 device. And I should mention too, it comes with this purple cable. So I got the purple one. It comes in a bunch of different colors, but the cable actually matches the device. So it's quite nice. And it's nice that it has this sort of 90-degree bend. And the cable overall, I mean, it's a fairly high gauge. It's fairly thick. It feels very premium. And you can see that it's just plugged into my PC here. And you can see here all the different settings that you can control through the software driver. The instructions aren't totally clear, but you just go to the MAONO.com website, and then you can go over to support, and then just go to mono link download, and that's the software you're going to need in order to use the driver. So there's a standard and an advanced settings that you can use, and basically you can control all the different settings. So you can control the overall gain, control the volume of the headphones, and this is where you can turn the monitoring feature off and on. Like if you just wanted to plug in some wired headphones and listen to music through the microphone, you can do that. Just turn this off, and then you won't hear your own voice. Otherwise, you can turn it on. There's a bunch of pre-settings for like deep, natural, bright tones, and you can get more custom later on. And then this is all about letting you adjust the LCD on the bottom, so the RGB, so you can change like the brightness, you can change the color, and you'll notice as I'm switching it in the settings, it's changing it immediately on the microphone. And if you want to do something more interesting, you can go into an advanced. Again, it's got the same sort of gain dial, but you can have more settings for the EQ. It'll give you like, a bass boost, presence. You can turn on like a limiter, the compressor, and then you can sort of manually adjust the settings to your liking. And again, you can just talk through the microphone if you have your headsets on, and you can see the effect that these different settings are happening right away. And I've tested this out. If you unplug the microphone or turn it off, it will remember the settings. They'll be stored in the microphone. So you could even plug it into another device and it will continue where you left off with the settings. And one Easter egg I found out, it doesn't really mention this anywhere in the instructions, but if you unplug it, the top of it will pop off, and that gives you the USB-C connector. Then if you plug it into your Android phone, you can use this as your microphone if you're recording videos. So I find that actually super handy. And you can still use the headset here and plug it in, and it will work as well. And there is software to control this from your phone, but unfortunately it doesn't work for this particular model. I've tried it out and it does advertise in the Play Store that it doesn't support this model, so I wasn't too surprised that it didn't, but I thought it'd be fun to try it out anyways. So if you want to change the settings, like change the compressor or something like that, you'd have to hook it up to your computer, change the settings, unplug it, and then plug it into your phone, and then you're sort of off to the races. You can use it from your Android device. I haven't tried this on an iPhone, but I suspect it wouldn't work because that requires the lightning cable, of course. So right now on the Amazon website, this retails for $60 Canadian. And to be honest, this is my first fairly good quality microphone, so I haven't tested any other ones out, so I can't really say how it compares to the competition, but from my own use right now, I'm really impressed with it. Like, sort of the build quality, all the different features. It would be nice that, if it would support software from Android, but it doesn't advertise anywhere that it does. So it's just kind of nice that it actually works on Android at all. The lighting effects are really cool, and even small details like matching color for the cord, they've managed to put in there. So overall, I think it's a really great device.
Well, this is a review of the DM30 USB microphone that I got off of Amazon. And I got it here. It's got it out of the box, and what it is it's a microphone that sits on a little stand that you could stand on your desk, and the microphone mounts to the stand. But you can take it off of that and put it on as long as you have a 5/8 adapter. You can put it on a regular stand. But yeah, this is ordinarily it just comes with a stand already, and it's mounted on there, and I'm sitting here on my desk, and it's pointed where the flat part of the microphone with no input is to my left, and the volume knob is on the top, and it's got a USB-C port, and it's got a button on the bottom. I guess that's to control the light, and then it's got a volume knob, so you can raise and lower your volume, and you can press it and it'll mute you. But overall, gotta say I'm not like amazingly impressed by this. This is not, this microphone has the ability to pick up sound, so that's good, but it doesn't sound that great. So I don't know. You make up your mind. If this works for you, you can go ahead and get it, but I ain't too terribly impressed. So I just wanted to record that little demo for you so you could hear a little bit what it sounded like, and I guess you can make up your mind on whether you want to buy it or not.
All right, this is the sound recording for the MAONO DM30. I'm about a foot away from it right here, looking directly at the camera and also the microphone between us. Gotta get just a baseline there for my voice. I'm not a singer, so I don't expect that. Get a little bit closer, about 6 inches. You can hear all those nasty smacking sounds that are disgusting when you get close to a mic. Popcorn pop. Other than that, I think it sounds good. I can hear myself through the headphones connected there, so that's cool. Let's get even closer, right on top of it, so you'll really hear those really disgusting smacks. They're pretty gross. We'll back it back up to about a foot. We're back here at the normal speaking voice again. I'm gonna elevate my voice a little bit. See if it hears that. We can also try. I'm picking up by the bass, so it's gonna mess up the sound there. It says to not speak to the back of it. Hello. See how that sounds. Assuming because the condenser is only on the front here. Bring it back over. Sorry for the bass talk there, or bass touch. But there you go. It's about a foot away, looking right at it, speaking. See if those smack sounds are just as disgusting about a foot away.
おいーす。どうもシャムです。あ、今日はオフ会当日ですけども、ですね、まあ集合場所のイオンシネマに行ってきたんですけども、ただいまの時刻は1時を回りました。はい、ちょっと遅れてきたんですけどもね。11時ちょっと過ぎくらいに、イオンシネマに行ったんですけども、ほんで、まあ、イオンシネマ全体の動画を撮った後に行ったんですけども、ほんで、かれこれまあ、2時間くらい、待ったんですけども、参加者は誰一人いませんでした。誰一人来ることはなかったです。残念ながら。はい。一人ぐらいは来るやろなぁと思ってたんですけども。結局、2時間くらい待っても、誰一人来ませんでしたね。
Okay, this is the microphone, just got it out of the box. The main control is right here. There's another control on the bottom. The cord comes with it. USB cord goes to your computer, and it instantly worked with my laptop. No problem at all. Put it on, went to the sound settings, made sure the microphone was the one that was in. It was already in. It was already the one operating. I did a very fast Facebook Live test to see how it came through. Very nice sound. So right now, out of the box, maybe 15 minutes. I am positively impressed, and I will type a few things more in the review to go with this. So take another look, and then you can read my review.
Okay, this is going to be me on my Arctis 7P Plus headset. We're also running it through NVIDIA Broadcast to use the noise removal. This is using the MAONO, however you pronounce it, the microphone in this review, sitting comfortably at my seat with it on the desk. And if I lean in, this is me talking directly to the mic. Now I have turned the noise removal off of broadcast, and this is what it sounds like close to the mic. This is what it sounds like comfortably in my seat. And this is what the Arctis 7P headset sounds like, to get a contrast of the different mics.
Guten Abend zusammen. Hier seht ihr das MAONO Mikrofon. So sieht das Ganze aus. Ich zeichne hier mit dem Handy und unter Verwendung des Mikrofons auf. Also wenn es etwas raschelt und die Qualität abnimmt, dann ist das Mikrofon. So sieht das Ganze aus. Wenn man näher rangeht, dann wird es hoffentlich auch lauter. So sieht das Ganze aus. Wir haben hier den USB-C-Anschluss. Hier haben wir einen Klinkeranschluss zum Monitoren. Und hier haben wir die Lichter, die man durchschalten kann. Und ja, was haben wir noch? Hier oben können wir den Gain einstellen und auch das Mikrofon muten. Also insgesamt eine ganz coole Sache. Es ist durchaus schwer, alles aus Metall, alles gut gemacht. Hier unten haben wir Anti-Rutschfüße drunter. Also ich bin sehr zufrieden damit und gebe gerne einen Daumen hoch. So, da ist er. Ja, und ich hoffe, ich konnte euch einen kleinen akustischen Einblick geben und wünsche euch einen schönen Abend.
So as Canadians come together to celebrate Thanksgiving this weekend, those families affected by Hurricane Fiona are dealing with a very different holiday season. Arlene Griffiths lives in Sydney, Nova Scotia. She is with me now. Arlene, good morning. Thank you for being with us. How are you and your family being affected by the storms? So as Canadians come together to celebrate Thanksgiving this weekend, those families affected by Hurricane Fiona are dealing with a very different holiday season. Arlene Griffiths lives in Sydney, Nova Scotia. She is with me now. Arlene, good morning. Thank you for being with us. How are you and your family being affected by the storms?
This is a sample audio recording from the MAONO DM30 USB microphone. The gain dial is currently set to max, and the Windows recording volume is currently set to 100%. And this is a sample audio recording from the Blue Yeti Nano USB microphone, with the Windows recording volume currently set to 85%. And for comparison, this is a sample recording from the Blue Yeti Nano at about 1 foot away, with Windows input volume set to 96%.
Sprechabstand zum Mikrofon liegt bei 32 cm, Gain ist auf 100%, im Hintergrund laufen der Lüfter eines Beamers und der PC. Audiotest Ende.
Moin, schön, dass du dir dieses Bewertungsvideo anhörst. Hier gebe ich dir einen ganz kurzen Einblick über die sprachliche Qualität des MAONO Kondensatormikrofons. Und damit du noch einen Vergleich hast, hast du jetzt nochmal die Stimme vom Beyerdynamic MMX 300.